Have you heard about the Hustling Pretty tour? No? Well, you're in luck because it airs tonight. The Hustling Pretty tour will air on IGTV every Monday at 8 p.m. for 6 weeks. The tour will be highlighting our pretty hustler in the community. Topics will range from physical health, entrepreneurship, mental health, finances, credits, and more. Follow Pretty and Pay Media and be sure to set your notification so you don't miss any valuable information that we all can benefit from. Remember, Pretty and Pay Media.
Baby, you're my coat. She got me feeling like a dope fiend. I'm addicted to a black queen, baby, you're my
Welcome back to Love Life After. I'm Christelle. Today I was really going to talk about more on the pandemic with the coronavirus, but I decided to change gear. I may just ask a little few things here and then towards the end, but today I just wanted to take this time to get our listener to get to know me a little bit more because I've been getting messages and email asking about me opening up more. People want to know more about me. So I just think that maybe today is the time to let you guys hear a little more about me through the questions you guys been asking. So hopefully this episode will find you well where you'll be able to know me better. So lately, well, not even lately, before all this anyways, Brittany suggested that, I open up more about what's going on with me in my life because she feel like I don't open up. I think I remember we talked about when one of the episodes recently in this season actually where they were saying that I'm not open enough with our listeners. So I'm like, okay, I honestly thought I am. I mean, if you ask me any questions, I'm open to ask. So I'm willing for y'all. Like anybody who asks me anything, if you send your question, I'm gonna answer them for you. And which I've been doing a lot lately with being home and just being home with my kids and listening to some of the people. So with that being said, this I'm gonna start with these questions. I had my daughter actually wrote them because I wanted her to to go over them as not like read them. I just wanted her to write them down so I could just go off of what she wrote. And she literally just handed to me like 2 minutes ago. So I'm going to go ahead. I haven't looked because I didn't want to look. I've seen some of them from before, but I haven't actually went back to look at the questions. So here are the questions that she wrote down, and I'm going to go through them now. So, one of the first question. Well, before I read the question, you guys know the reason why I wanted to do the podcast from the beginning. I wanted to do the podcast to empower women, to let women know that no matter what they're going through or what they've been through, that there's life after it all. So that was my passion. My passion for this podcast is to encourage people, encourage women, and to share with them that look, regardless of what you went through, there is life after. So, and that's where Love Life After came in. So the first question on here that some of you guys asked, that's why I asked my daughter to write them so I don't have to go back and read these questions before I'm answering them. So it could just be like, casual. So one of the questions she wrote is, "What's your ethnicity?" Well, some of y'all know I'm not from here. I was born in West Africa. I lived in West Africa till I was about 10 years old, and then we moved to the U.S. And well, pretty much this is home now because I lived all my life, all my adult life, from the time I was 10 years old up until now. So yeah, that's that. I'm not from here. Is maybe y'all, some of y'all could pick up. I may grow up here, but my English is not as perfect as English is actually my third language. I try my best. I get made fun of. I remember growing up here when I was in school, and because I learned English here. I knew some English before I came here because they were teaching us at school in Africa. But when I came here, it wasn't like, the best English. So I remember starting in school, like people used to make fun of my accent. It took me mad long before I, made friends. And some of the friends that I made now, actually, some of them are still in my life, which I'm very grateful for. So yeah, I'm African, and yeah, I love being African. I love everything about being African. I'm from West Africa, Togo, and I have siblings, and they're all here. All my whole family's here with us right now. So yeah, that was the first question. I hope that helped. The second one is, oh, I guess that's part of it too. It says, is English your second language? So yeah, as y'all know, nope. It's actually my third. The next question she wrote down is, are you genuinely just that nice with people? um, if y'all know me, well, the people who don't know me, when they if when I come across them, like most people is like, oh, you are too nice, or you're too sweet, or sometimes I don't feel like I am, or but I'm just me. If you feel like I'm just genuinely nice with people, maybe I am. I don't know. But the question, are you genuinely nice with people? I feel like being a person, you should always be nice and kind to people because you don't know what that person or the next person you're meeting, what they're going through or what they feel or how they're feeling or what's going on with them or what's going on with their life. So it's always nice to be nice to people, just to be, just as a person in general. It's always nice to just be nice. It doesn't hurt or it doesn't cost for anybody to be nice with anybody, and that's very important. So yeah, go ahead, be nice to people. If that's something that is hard for you to do, maybe you should look, in a mirror and just ask yourself, why am I the way I am with people? But yeah, so the next question is, what do y'all do for fun? Maybe this question is for the whole group, but me, for fun, well, first of all, I'm a homebody. I like being home. I like relaxing, burning sage, and just reading, singing. Um, I like to go out and eat. I love food. So if anybody like asks me to come out and eat, like that's fun to me. I love walking. Um, but yeah, as far as like fun, as in like going out and going to the club or any of that stuff, I don't do. But I do like having fun. I think sometimes just being home with my kids and relaxing and enjoying company, being around friends and family, that's fun to me. Playing games, that's fun to me. So, yeah, I hope that answers your question. And then the next question that's on here is, what does this say? How did you get over the infidelity? Were you hurt? And did things go back to normal? And how long before that? Okay, so let me answer the first part. How did you get over the infidelity? God. God was definitely number one on the list. Because to tell you the truth, honestly, sometimes I don't even know if I got over 100% because even though like I forgive and I move on and I chose to get past it and accept what happened, I never like 100% like was myself after that. It took me a while before I got to be where I am. I actually got closer to God because of that. Because if it wasn't for God, I don't know how I would have got through it. Um, so, and then the second part is, were you hurt? Yeah, of course, definitely. I was hurt. I was hurt. I was devastated. I was depressed for months. And then the next question said, and did things go back to normal? And how long before that? Uh, Things did not go back to normal. Into maybe like uh years. If you mean like, if the question means did things go back to normal as far as the relationship with me and my husband, no. With normal as far as me, um no, I would say no. I felt like it did. It made me stronger, though. It made me a stronger person. Just going through that whole process. It was very hard. So to answer your questions, I don't really know what normal is, but I just take it one day at a time and just believe that everything happened for a reason, that God is going to take care of it all. So with that being said, the next question, oh Lord, what's the real reason Bolivia is not part of the podcast anymore? Um, she's just she has a lot of thing going on with her. So she decided. I asked her one day when we was getting ready to start season 2, and I asked her, are you gonna be able to still do the podcast? Because me and the group, when the girls, we were asking who still, wants to move forward with it. Is this something that's good for them to do? And she gave me an answer, no, she just had too much going on. So that was that. And the next question say, how was your relationship with your husband before he cheated the first time? Oh, we were okay. Like I say, no relationship. I said before, no relationship is perfect. He actually made a song about that too. So it's called "Work It Out." No relationship is perfect for at all. Like we had our ups and downs, and I checked out. I checked out of my marriage, and things happen. And yeah, so no, we was not the perfect like power couple. We were not the perfect husband and wife. We were us. We were Keith and Christelle, and everybody had a lot going on, and things happen. Like everything, like I say, everything happened for a reason. So we'll just leave it at that. And the next question is, do you honestly love Bolivia? Like you said in season 1. I don't really remember what the conversation is, but I love everybody. I love everybody who's in my life, who's part of my life, I've come in contact with. I love everyone. So if you ask me, like, do you love such and such? If I've met you, if I know you, I love strangers. Like, first of all, you're supposed to love, like, regardless, love one another. That's what it says in the Bible. Love your neighbors, love everybody. So, and yeah, I genuinely love everybody that come in contact or in my life. Even the people that are not in my life anymore, I still love them. Just it doesn't mean just because somebody's not in your life or someone is not part of your life, you can't show them love still. So, yeah, the question is yes, I do. Do you all get along? Yes, we get along fine. Like, I mean, we're adults, we're grown. There's no reason for anybody to be. Um, I don't, I don't know what part of this question is, but if you mean like us, as in the girls, the one that started the podcast, yeah, we all genuinely do get along. But if this question mean like between me and Bolivia, then yeah, we get along. But I don't know. Maybe I need more of, I don't know what she wrote, but it just said, do you all get along? Okay, the next question says, do you actually support other people? 100%. I support anybody who needs my support. I support people just because it's the right thing to do. I support, especially with like women who are thriving and trying to do better or get better or do anything for their life to better themselves or other people. I'm all for it. I support. If somebody called me today, say, hey, I need you to help me with something. I need you. Like, I am going to be there 100%. So, yes, I actually do support other people because it's not because like I'm being forced to, it's because I want to and it's the right thing to do. And the next question is, I think I'm going to do this one and then I'm going to stop today because I'm running out of breath by talking too much. The next question said, what inspired you to do the podcast? Because I knew you back in the day and you was not that talkative. You're right. If you known me years ago, in my maybe in even in my teen or in my 20s, I was not that talkative. If I don't know you like that, like if I don't know you like closely, you will not know what's going on in my life. I like to keep to myself. Um, I don't like drama. I like to stay away from drama. I don't like negativity. Just like, I still don't like any of that stuff, but I just like to stay to myself and like just be around my family. Like, if y'all people know me, family is very important to me. Without my family, I would not be the person I am today. So I appreciate my family very much. So the question said, what inspired you to do the podcast? Um, my family, the people I'm around, um, the the story from some of the stories of my life or part of my life, like helping people, being inspired by just what different people are doing in their life. That actually inspired me to better myself and to, support more people, to continue to like just be great and do for others and show others that, I love them and I'm here for them and I will talk to them whenever I need to. So yeah, that's the reason why I love people and I want to share my story with people. So whether it's good or whether it helps somebody or not, well, I hope it will help. So with that being said, okay, maybe this one. This one is actually cool. The next question on there, I think she got, yeah, 11. This number 10. It says, why didn't you ask your best friend to do the podcast? Um, I contacted I don't know what best friend this is. Well, if I don't know who sent this message, but if you know my best friends, this question actually is really hard because I had a lot of people that asked me the same, people that I know that asked me this question, that why didn't I ask, if is whoever asked this question, if they're referring to the same person I'm thinking about, then I will say I actually tried. Well, Well, sometimes people just aren't on the same page, which is fine, but I love all my friends and everybody in my life. I don't know why that question was so hard to me. There's more to the story, so hopefully we'll get more into it. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Uh, Only because I'm a little tired of talking since it's just me. So hopefully the next episode I could go and start doing more questions for you guys. There's tons. I have so much. Just actually like even some of these questions, as I was telling my daughter to write them down, she was like, "Mom, you sure you want to answer these questions?" And I'm like, yeah, like I want to. Come on, let's do it. But with that being said, I do, like I said earlier, I do wanted to leave a little bit of what's going on with the pandemic. I know that, as y'all know, I'm self-employed. So they push a lot of, I mean, they push the dates back from April 20th. It was supposed to, the lockdown was supposed to end on the 29th, but now it's till May 8th. So hopefully after May 8th, I will get back to work. Well, apparently we're phase three. So I'm looking at maybe end of May or June. So just please pray for me. And also, the school's closing is like into the next school year, which will be end of August. So I pray for all the parents. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know how my kids are, but I don't know. But if y'all have any suggestion on how to keep my kids or any kids out of parents, out of the refrigerator, like get out my refrigerator, get out my pantry. Like, I don't understand why they have to be opening refrigerator and pantry like every 2 to 3 minutes. Like at that. Just go sit down somewhere. So if y'all have any suggestion to me, please let me know because I'm trying to find ways to keep my babies out of my refrigerator and out of my pantry. But yeah, this homeschool thing is still okay. Yeah, but it is all too much. So, but yeah, what else did I wanted to add? I wanted to add something else regarding the the COVID-19. Oh yeah. So when we go back, like if you're a hairstylist, when you go back to work, there's gonna be some changes. Apparently, is gonna be something that everybody's gonna have to do throughout the whole. Like every cosmetologist, you have to do it in order to open up your salon back up. Or if you have employees, you have to train them on those things. If you have to be certified in the Barbicide, I wish I would have wrote this down. Barbicide is certifying people like a disinfectant or sanitation test. I'm gonna look this up and revisit this next week. I thought I wrote it down and I didn't write it down, and I'm trying to do this without my phone around me so I won't be distracted. It is in my phone, so I will go and look it up tonight, and then tomorrow I'll look it up and then I will talk about it on the next episode. So yeah, but thank y'all so much for listening. Thank you for always supporting us. Thank you for your love and your support and your continuous support and listening to us every week. Again, if you have any questions or concern, please be sure to email us at lovelifeafter18@gmail.com. You can follow us on our social media and love that life after, and just please remember to love life after all. It's so important to love life after all. And then I will leave this off for you guys today. Finding joy in chaos. You matter. You're doing lots of things for other people, but know that underneath that all and before it all, You matter. You may feel like you're spinning out of control, but remember that God sees you and not one tear falls on notice. Smile through the pain and find joy in the chaos. And this is by Kara K. James. And just always please remember yourself, like no matter what, like just keep telling yourself in the mirror, look in the mirror and tell yourself that you matter. Just say, look, I matter, and through it all, I'm going to make it. And you know what? No matter what, you are going to be okay. You matter. And I can't wait to have Brittany back on again with us.
I'm
I miss you,
addicted to a
Brittany.
black queen, a
And I
black
hope
queen.
to see you again soon. All right, and just remember to love life after all.
I'm addicted. I know I'm addicted. I know I'm addicted. No, I'm addicted.